Students, Assalamu alaikum. This is for class 11 physics unit and measurements. Unit and measurements. Lastly, we have discussed the principle of homogeneity to check the accuracy of a physical relation. Today, to check the correctness of a physical relation dimensionally, let us take a physical relation. Let us take a physical relation, that is to check the accuracy of physical relation Fs is equal to 1 by 2 mv square minus 1 by 2 mu square. We will check the dimensions of left hand side. Our left hand side is F into S, that is F is force into S is distance. Now we will write the dimensions of force. Dimensions of force are M, M1, L1, T minus 2 into dimensions of distance. Distance is dimensionally represented by L. Thus, it is dimensions becomes M1 here, M1, L1, L2, M raised T raised power minus 2. These are dimensions of left hand side, F into S. Now on right hand side, 1 by 2 mv square. 1 by 2 is constant quantity. It is dimensionless. This is m is mass. We have to write here the dimensions of mass, and v is velocity. Dimensions of mass. Dimensional formula of mass is m. M raised power minus m raised power 1, and dimensions of velocity, as we have discussed earlier, that is L raised power 2, T raised power 2 minus 2. Then the dimensions of mass into velocity, this becomes m1 L2 T minus 2. Another part, 1/2 of m u square. Again, m is mass, u is velocity, initial velocity. Same dimensions as earlier. Dimensions of mass are m raised power 1, and dimensions of velocity. Dimensions of velocity Lt T raised power minus 2. Thus, its dimensions becomes m1 L2 T raised power minus 2. Checking on both sides. Dimensional formula of Fs. M raised power 1, L raised power 2, T raised power minus 2. Same as the dimensions on RHS. That is 1/2 of mv square minus 1/2 of mu square. M raised power 1, L raised power 2, T raised power minus 2. M raised power 1, L raised power 2, T raised power minus 2. Hence, the physical relation Fs, which is 1 by 2 mv square minus 1/2 of mu square, is dimensionally correct. Here you have to consider this minus part mv square. It is same as LHS, mu square same as on LHS. Hence, this relation is dimensionally correct. Another question in this physical derive an expression for simple pendulum time period. For the time period of a simple pendulum, derive an expression for time period of a simple pendulum. We know time period of simple pendulum. Time period we represent as t. Simple pendulum may depend upon mass of the bob, mass m, and length of the string, length L. On these three factors, time period depends on two factors, that is mass, length, and another factor, that is acceleration due to gravity. Acceleration due to gravity. which we represent by small g. Thus, pendulum, let us draw for illustration a diagram of a pendulum. Here, this is length of string, this is mass of the bob, and acceleration due to gravity. On these factors, we have to derive time period is directly proportional to mass, length, and gravity. Let us denote by it dimensionally. M raised power A, L raised power B, and G raised power C. Or we can take T as equal to K, where K is constant of proportionality. M raised power A, L raised power B, G raised power C. This is our relation for time period of a simple pendulum. Now we will write the dimensions. Dimensions of T. Dimensions of T. These are simple as T. That is M raised power 0. Dimensions of T. M raised power 0, L raised power 0, T raised power minus 1. Dimensions of mass M. Dimensions of mass, we denote it by capital M, and dimensions of length L, simply denoted by L. Dimensions of G. Dimensions of G. Dimensions of G. G is acceleration due to gravity. What are the dimensions of acceleration? That is L T raised power minus 2. Using these, we will write dimensions. Left side, this is T will be equal to mass M, we have denoted is by raised power A, L raised power B, and acceleration dimensions of G, which are L T raised power minus 2 raised power C. Write this rather, M0 L0 T raised power minus 1 T raised power 1 as M raised power A, L raised power this B and this B. Here is B, here is C. That becomes B plus C into T raised power minus 2C. These become the dimensions of equating powers on both sides. That is, by equating powers on both sides, we will get A power of M. A is equal to 0. B plus C. Power of L, B plus C, which is 0. And power exponent, that is power of T. Power of T, that is value of C, 2C. C becomes equal to this minus 2C equal to 1. This implies C is equal to minus 1 by 2. C is equal to minus 1 by 2. Equating this B, giving the value here, we get. Now, this implies C, as C is minus 1 by 2, B becomes minus times C. B plus C is equal to 0. B becomes minus times C. This gives value of B is equal to negative times of C, that is 1 plus 1 by 2. Plus 1 by 2. So, equation first, which we have as T. Equation first, T is equal to K times M raised power A, L raised power B, and G raised power C. Giving these values, we get as T is equal to K times M raised power 0, L raised power B value of B is L raised power 1 by 2, and G raised power minus 1 by 2. This equation becomes thus T is equal to K times M is neglected, L, this L divided by G. L divided by G raised power plus 1 by 2. Positive 1 by 2. G in the denominator. Then T is equal to K times 1 by 2 means under root of, square root of L by G. L divided by G. value of k. Value of k is 2 pi. Value of k being 2 pi. Hence, we get the relation for simple time period of a simple pendulum. Time period of a simple pendulum as t is equal to 2 pi under root of L by G, which is the relation of simple pendulum. Thank you, students.